Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some dragon eye nails with a little texture on them. To start, I am going to be prepping my nails. I'm buffing the shine off, and I just wipe off all the excess dust with an alcohol prep pad. After that, I'm going to go in with a base coat, allow the base coat to cure, and then go in with my base color, which is going to be black. I'm only going to be using 3 colors for this whole nail set, black being the majority and red and green for the eye part. I do apply 2 layers of black gel polish, of course allowing each layer to cure in between. I want the color to be nice and rich. After that, I am applying a matte top coat. So for this part, it's not really necessary, but originally I wanted to do a matte finish with the texture on top being glossy, but then I decided to change my mind. But I wanted to leave this in there just to show you guys anyway, just so you don't get confused as to why my nails look matte before I put the actual glossy top coat over it. So on one hand, I want to do 2 green eyes. So I'm going to be doing 2 nails the same way I'm doing this nail. And I'm using a dotting tool. I just find it easier to make certain shapes with a dotting tool, and then you can go in with a nail art brush and kind of touch it up and make sure it's nice and clean and even. So I applied this layer a little bit thicker than I would normally. Let's say if you're just polishing a nail, you usually would do a nice thin layer. I added just a little bit more. You don't want to do too thick of a layer though, because then it won't fully cure, or the gel polish in the eye won't fully cure. So after you let the eye part cure, take your black gel polish and go in down the middle of the eye to make that pupil, and so it actually looks like an eye now. After the black part of the eye has cured, I'm going in with my builder gel. So if you don't have builder gel, you can definitely use a top coat or a base coat, but just keep in mind that it may be a little runnier, so you will have to work faster, and also you will probably have to apply several layers for it to have a effect where it sticks out a little bit more, but it definitely can be done if you don't have. I'm going in with my builder gel again around the eye. So I had a little bit of a messy application here, so don't pay that no mind, but I'm using the builder gel around the eye because we're going to build up that area as well. So again, if you're using a top coat, it's going to be a little bit runnier. Just try to work faster, maybe flash cure it while you're doing that part, but we want to build up the area around the eye as well to stick out. So here I'm applying the second layer of builder gel, and as you can see, it's already giving it a different effect. It's giving the effect of a under eye area and a top lid area. So it's making the eye look a little bit more realistic, a little better than it would if you were just like drawing your eye and putting builder gel on top of it. It gives it like a little crease at the bottom as well. So here I am after that second layer was cured, applying a glossy top coat because, like I said before, ignore the matte top coat application that I did. I decided I want these nails full glossy, so I let that top coat cure, and then I'm going to go in and finish the rest of the design. So on all of the nails, including the nails with the eyes, this is what I did. Dip my dotting tool in builder gel and place dots all over going down. They don't have to be neat, they don't have to be even, they don't have to be the same size, none of that. Just applying dots going all down the nail, and then I let that cure because I wanted the dots to be bulkier. I went back in with my builder gel and applied a second layer of that. So you can do this with a top coat, but again, keep in mind your top coat will probably be runnier than your builder gel, so you would have to work fast, and I recommend working in portions. So don't completely fill the whole nail with dots if you're using top coat, because what might happen is it'll blend together. So it's really up to you, but that's just my little tip. So I'm applying a second layer of this builder gel and then allowing that to cure, and then we're going to go in with a glossy top coat, and this is how I did all of the nails, or basically the whole set. So everything you see me do here, I'm repeating on all of the other nails, including the nails that have eyes on them. So after I'm done with my top coat and curing, this is the final look. So we have one side that has red eyes and the other side that has green eyes. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this or found it helpful in some way. Whether you're a nail art enthusiast or you're a nail tech, I think this nail design is really interesting and cool to look at. It looks harder than what it actually is to do. The texture, the 3D effect just looks really cool to me. So let me know if you tried or have any questions, and I'll see you in